Sure.
Tell me in a few minutes what's in your weapon and what effect it has on you.
It's basically 5 wooden blocks.
I'm sorry, did you say
It's
my weapon?
oh, my weapon. It's a 203 gas gun. The rounds hold 5 wooden blocks that you shoot at the ground, and they're intended to skip off the ground and hit offenders in the legs. Basically, it's a non-lethal weapon to stop, contain the situation.
Can you show me the block?
That's the canister. The blocks are within 5 wooden ones.
How often does this weapon use?
This is the first time in a real long time that we've actually been activated to go on the unit like this. I mean, quite some time. We recently received the weapons like not too long ago. So I mean, it's actually got pretty bad for us to come down here and do this.
How does this feel as your experience?
I've been doing it for the last 3 years, so I mean, I'm just kind of used to it. It's routine. If you ever are called on, you know what to do. That's what you're trained to do. So I mean, you get in a zone, and that's just what you do.
Are you doing any circuits here, any rounds? What's your orders right now?
Right now, just to make sure the unit stays contained, everybody stays on their bunk like instructed by Sergeant Greenlee, and basically just make sure they follow the rules as they was told. Well,
You don't think so?
We'll get makeup from him.
Can you tell me why you guys were deployed today?
Okay. We were having issues today when we came into work starting off this morning. Apparently, some of the black kids were going to try to beat up white kids because of, I guess it's Black History Month, I guess. Something that these kids do every now and then, get a wild hair every now and then. And as we took off to lockdown, these 2 units were moving to school. At that point, when they come out of the units, they were acting out of control in the walks, yelling white power, black power. So at that point, we escorted them back to this area, to their units, and locked them down. Weapons team was deployed just in case of threat of any groups trying to fight each other, because they have been kind of hostile. So, and that's why we're here.
Okay, so very simply, what is the function of the weapons team?
Weapons team is to help secure an area from a large disturbance of a unit. Large disturbance for us is maybe 5 or more offenders rioting, taking a hostage, trying to take over a unit. And our purpose is the first defense before we have to get to E Squad or our other special units.
What is this you're carrying? And
This is the pepper ball gun, which has been, it's a Tippmann paintball gun actually, but it's a pepper ball gun is what we use it as. It has been put into our weapon systems because we're juveniles. I believe the adults are starting to use them now, but we were the first facility to initiate it, integrate it into our weapons team. So we're the first ones to do that at that time. It shoots, like I said, pepper ball rounds. They're a hard case acrylic round, not your regular rounds. It takes a lot of PSI to break them, so they deliver a hard punch. You shoot about 6 rounds, and it gets your effect with a powder type substance that gets inhaled. The offender will inhale it.
what effect does that have on the
It causes the mucous membranes to run, eyes to burn, skin to itch and burn. Just the same as you take a jalapeno pepper and you rub your fingers together with the seeds, you get the same effect when you get in your eye. It's basically a pepper oil base, oil and resin. But this is powder instead of oil.
Okay, so ultimately, if I understand you correctly, go ahead if this is correct, put it in your words. Your intention is to subdue whatever disturbance is going on.
Correct. Yeah. We're, like I said, we're the first responders to the area. We're the first line of defense to stop a small riot from exploding into a larger one. and that's what we were made for. Before we had to call in the bigger teams. You're welcome. Team, let's go in and make another sweep of the rooms.
Hold up for 1 second. I'm making a couple phone calls to make sure. They
Dempsey
still want these to get
wants us to
Move them.
move
Okay.
them.
To
Yeah,
school.
we're gonna position ourselves outside.
They want the weapons team to
Not
position
each
themselves. Oh, for C.
All right.
So they want us out there from C.
Now he's staying down.
Hang on a second. 08 to 33. Can you signal 62300? I want to make sure what we're talking about.
Well, I think what we should do is do one
Really?
sweep through here.
Okay, now what do you want us
Move
to
C.
do? I was talking to the camera.
Position yourself.
I don't walk. Okay.
It's not good, just gas.
Uh-huh.
I told her what, but yeah, just gas like talcum powder. Helps
Okay,
you.
so you want us to go to, I don't know, walks towards programs and then into programs and down the shift? Uh-huh. Okay then, we'll make a run to E real quick and we'll be right out. Right out.
Mr. Davis, were you getting ready to team, sir?
Oh, man.
Because we were getting ready to move C here shortly after we do a run through here. So I just want to make sure we got you all the walks before we got C.
Yes, very heavy.
When these guys leave here, we're gonna go this to
You're gonna do the same thing. Same thing they're doing here, right?
Start 15. First catch up, let's go back here. Walk it in. Gentlemen, kill the noise. All right, I'll be back to see you.
They said they're going to C next.
See you ready to go to school. If you need to call. Gentlemen, come on down here, break it down 2 lines. You know how to get it done. Let's go. Quietly and orderly.
There ain't no talk.
Break it down to 2. Even. Let's go.
Is Gray House taking deal? I can take him. Okay, tell him I got the ticket for him, so he wanna go walk in the school.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Red.
Go ahead, gentlemen.
Mr. Sherman, take your hands properly. Tell you what, take him to the pole, that fire hydrant, hold him up.
3331, tell me when you're ready for 8.
Send him out. Hold up right there, gentlemen. You two, go ahead, move up towards the grass. Go towards that way. One on one side, one on the other. Move up that way.
That's fine. Hereby have 1 day break.
Now, what's going on with the Juvenile thing?
He was talking to me in the class, and I guess they didn't know, so and I just Olivia, take your side straight, hold yours loose.
Go on up, Lewis. Go on, Cliff.
What?
What about inmates workplace? Oh, okay. It's with the council, that's good. Okay.